Why is there an error? One second. Okay, it's showing it's working here. That's weird. Okay, now it's connected there. Okay, whatever. All right. Hopefully that camera doesn't do that too often. Refocusing. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Well. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Don't do this. Oh, okay. Come on. Don't technical difficulty me. What seems to be the problem? Lord. Okay, 1 second. I need to check why this isn't working. Tablet boot. All right, so it's not detecting it. So let's see. Real quick, let's jump here. Put my lovely face up for a second. I'm going to unplug and replug it in. See if that fixes my problem. Okay, lost the power there to it. Plug that power back in. Ooh. Yeah, I kicked all my stuff over. Put this back on this side. Okay. Nope. Okay. Man, why you gotta do this to me? Okay. Ha. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we can get this thing started. Okie dokie. Okay. Put that on. Okay. So I have. Hold on. And transition. There we go. Pop back over here. There we go. Now we got pens working and everything. We're good. All right. So didn't really have anything planned today, but I don't know, maybe I haven't gotten to do one that I wanted to do a while ago, which was SWAT cats. I think I might just do SWAT cats because I loved that show. It's a great show. I will need some reference pictures though. I'll need some reference images. Grab those real quick. Okay. Just the way it was drawn was super cool. I always thought that was like one of the coolest things. Let's see. Okay, grab that picture. Okay. That's good. T-bone. Da-da-da-da. Did any of you ever watch SWAT Cats? That's a good. I feel like that's a solid question. Where is? I got the T-bone like sheet. Where is Razor's sheet? My favorite part of the entire show, though, had to be the intro. The intro was just so dynamic, and just like everything got that extra punch. It just really like hit you in the face. No, not that one. I need the... Come on. It shouldn't take this long. Why did they have it for... Okay, so they don't have the colored version? But I don't really need the colored version, I guess. They have a colored version on T-bone and they have the same colors. So... that will work. All right. So, okay, we have those now. Let's grab those real quick. Drop them in here. Yes. Yes. And where'd the jet one go? I thought I saved it to the desktop. Did I not save it to the desktop? Okay. My bad. Jet. No. I don't know why it made it. Yep, didn't think that was gonna work. Okay, so I don't have to grab that again. Are you kidding me right now? This is killing me. Okay, so again, gotta save image as. Why is it? No, I don't want to Maybe this one will save in a normal freaking format. No? Why is it saving in a web image format? God. Why? Why is this happening to me? I just need an image of the Turbo Cat. Come on. Save images. Jumped. Save. Okay, now let's check that one. Thank you. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we can get back. Oh, hello. Sorry. What's up? Get a yeah, you can get a commission. Sure. No, we got that. That's right. We need that. There we go. There we go. Do's and don'ts. At least, I don't do not safe for work. At least not on the channel. I will do them privately. I would consider it, depending on what it is. Yes. I try to keep the channel itself as like inclusive as possible, just because of I'm going up on like 6 different platforms at once, so that's the only reason for that one. I would consider it offline as a commission. I would, yes, but as far as like on the actual stream, I'm gonna try and keep the stream itself as friendly as possible to everyone. So I apologize if that kind of what you were looking for. So yeah, but I'd be more than happy to talk to you. You can contact me through my Instagram and stuff down there if you still wanted a commission. I'd be more than happy to discuss that with you there. Let's see, let's shrink this a touch. There we go. And this one, let's jump up. Okay. Because that doesn't need to be that big either. All right. Yeah, if I ever do a stream where it's only on your platform, I might do that. But as of right now, I'm streaming on, like I said, on multiple platforms, and not all of them are friendly with not safe for work stuff. So that would be difficult to do in my current position. Let's add a new layer here. So let's see. For this thing that I was thinking of, wanted to do the 2 main characters and the jet. Kind of like, I mean, it's been done a lot, so it's kind of like one of those. I'm not sure how I can make it unique, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's see. So first I need to figure out just like the whole thing for starters. So like that's a pretty typical one, where they're like standing there, or they're like posed for action, and then the jet's flying behind them. But I mean, you can't really change the jet part too much. I feel like just because like the jet flying behind them, that's like the whole thing, you know? So I'm not entirely sure how I can change up the rest of that formula. That's the problem. Because it's a pretty, like, action. I mean, obviously, it's SWAT cats. It's like an action-oriented thing. Like, the back-to-back with the arms crossed thing is kind of neat, but at the same time, like, that's also done frequently. So it's like trying to figure out a new way to do the exact same thing that everyone else is doing. Well, not everyone else, because almost no one I know knows about this show. Like this is one of those shows where it was on for a very short time. They replayed that season, the one season it got, like on maybe Boomerang. It was on Cartoon Network too, but it was on. But it was one of the coolest things I had ever seen, which was awesome. So yeah, I don't know. Go ahead. Okay. So this one was actually coming up, I think. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, or you want me to draw something else, I mean that's also an option. I can draw something else, but as of right now, this is what I'm working on. No, I don't know that one. Let's see. Could do that kind of thing. I don't know. Let's see. I'm a big fan of the like side shot too. That always looks really cool. His body is like way bulkier. I don't know. Just gonna keep going on new ones until I figure something out, I think. I'm probably working way too big for these right now. They are whole, like, technically speaking, thumbnails, and I'm doing them really quickly, but yeah. Open to suggestions from the gallery. Let's do that. Don't love that. Okay. It's really interesting because they have the same outfit on, as you can see, but like Razor's looks so much, like his harness looks so much bulkier than T-Bone's. Like T-Bone's almost looks like it's just part of the suit as opposed to like a separate piece to it. It's kind of crazy. The only thing that really stands off the outfit is that center bit right there. Whereas on Razors, it's like you can tell it's a totally separate thing. So two very different characters, but their like hands and their feet are like the same size, which is crazy. It's very unique, I feel like, style. And if you ever watched Looney Tunes Unleashed, same style of like animation and stuff. It's very, very cool. I really like that. Was a really cool one too. It was just pushing the look of what people were thinking for cartoons. You know, it's just so vastly different than the other stuff that was on, in my opinion. Just visually, it was so much different. Let's see, maybe maybe a little bit more like kick back, like back to back. I don't know. And again, we could do that whole crossed arms thing that everyone does. It's even done in this, like everyone crosses their arms like that. I could reverse that because this one would be T-Bone and he's on the right on that one. I don't know. It's the whole thing. But and for that one, the jet could be coming up. I don't know. Or we could just do the whole, maybe like that even. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Again, I'm open to suggestions here. I'm just kind of fumbling through this one right now, trying to figure it out. But at some point, we will get it figured out. We'll get it there. We'll get there. It's all right. And I guess you guys can't really see everything right there because my like webcam is in the way. Yeah. So, like, you see most of it. I guess I can move. Nope. Need that one. There we go. So there. Now you can see all of the like major parts of the pictures or whatever. A little bit better. Anyway, click that again. So let's see. So we've got back to back. Got, I'm not entirely sure, but a little bit more of an action pose. Another little bit more of an action pose. I just don't know. Nothing's like jumping out at me right now. And I hate that. It sucks. I wish something would jump out at me, like I knew exactly what I wanted to do. But like their proportions are kind of weird. Like it's almost normal, but it doesn't look normal. Like it's half and half, but his legs look so short. Like that's his legs and that's his body. Like it's almost half and half, but it's not. So it just looks off. And then when I like think about, you know, action pose, it's going to be really limited in that situation because like the legs aren't normal size legs. that I'm used to on characters. Like, I can adjust it for my style, but like I want to keep it a little, like the proportions I want to try and keep similar. It's one of those things. I don't know. It's weird. It's just not like going up on my thing here, because that's weird. Channel. Okay, so it is live on my thing. Okay, that was just strange. It wasn't showing like it was. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that's one thing about stuff like this, is like you have to figure out how you want the character to like be. And again, he's gonna be, this is gonna be T-bones. Has to be wider set. Let's erase that. Okay, let's do. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I don't have it anywhere. Okay. One second. My wife just got back, apparently. Okay, so yeah. Okay, there we go. So yeah, as far as commissions go, I do take commissions. Depending on what it is, I could either work on it on the stream or I will do it privately. Not safe for work won't be done on the channel, just because I broadcast to so many different platforms at the same time. I don't want to upset any of those platforms and get kicked off of them. But I will consider taking all commissions if it's reasonable and we can agree on a price. That's something we can definitely talk about. So I'm not going to say I will take everything, but I'm also going to say that I would consider just about anything if we can come to, yeah, if we can come to an agreement. We can certainly talk about what I will and will not do. if yeah, but just on stream, I would work on stream if you would like that, but for safe for work things only as of right now, at least, just because again I'm a fairly like family friendly stream, just because I'm on so many platforms and things, so it would make it difficult to do that kind of work. I would have to like specifically only stream to one platform, and that would take some effort in rearranging how my stream is set up. So I'm not prepared to do that as of right now. I don't know. Let's see. That's not terrible, but it's kind of lacking something. I don't know. Let's just okay. Look, no, that was weird. Okay. So yeah, I do take commissions, like I said, but I like if it's anything that might upset other people, then I would do them off stream for you. Man, I'm not getting something that I like out of this right now, and that is bugging me. Let's see. So I don't know. Minimize that one. Nope. Yeah, really, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Gosh. I really wish that everything came easy and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. This version looks like super sassy with the hand on the hip thing. I don't know, that's super weird. Lord. Like, I don't want to do their typical thing. I mean, it's too... I want to change it up a little bit. That's the thing that sucks. Like, I just don't know how to change it up without, like, thinking about it right now. I think Razor's like one head short. Yeah. direction would be like that direction. His would be like there. Oh. So his arms would actually be crossed. His would be more like ready for whatever this coming their way is. Not entirely sure here. So let's minimize that. Let's keep this. So we got that, and we got something like that. Something like that. Okay, so something kind of like that. Yeah, I don't know, something like that, and then got just okay. So then I hate the arm cross thing. Just because it's always hard to do that. That's one of the biggest reasons I don't like the arm cross thing. It's hard to figure out for me. Because okay, so yeah, their arms have to go. See, that's where I always mess it up. Is I do this, and it needs to go more like this, and that's my biggest problem. Is I always mess that up. So let's see, we've got, let's make this one come up in front. So we've got that, and then we've got this one, something like that. This now, something kind of like that, where they overlap. I don't know. And we're working really general right now, trying to figure this whole pose situation out. So I feel like that's something a little bit more unique of a pose, where T-Bone's ready to like take someone out, and then we've got Razor like, I'm gonna kick back and let you do that. Because he's more the tech dude. T-Bone's like ready to take everyone on kind of thing. They have like the same sharpness of ears, it looks like. Yeah, kind of. I like Razor's cheek fur. I think it's pretty cool. How his is a little bit more pronounced because he's a thinner, smaller cat, as opposed to T-Bone, who's like the rough and tumble, big, buff dude. Need to make his arms a little bit bigger. something kind of like that. Okay, so we've got this thing going. I think it's a start. It's definitely a start of some kind. I'm not going to say it's amazing because it's definitely not, but it's a step in the right direction, and I feel like it's a little bit better than that, the typical like back-to-back arms crossed. This one's a little bit more dynamic, just in the like, he's kind of coming towards you and stuff, but I think that this might be my best bet right now. I'm gonna stick with that. Let's go with that. So we've got cat ears, cat ears. So yeah, and then we're going to somehow get the jet incorporated in this, and I might separate them a touch more. I don't know. That's gonna be something I'm gonna have to look at. Isn't that supposed to, yeah, that's the last one. Oh, duh, because I'm on the wrong. Yeah, we kind of actually have to select the rest of it. Something like that. There we go. Like if I separated them a little bit more, maybe that much. I don't know. Something kind of like that. Go back to my brush. And we can, yeah. Something like that. And his tail. What's interesting is they, even though they're totally different sizes, they have the exact same tail. Like if you look at this tail, like it's almost exactly the same. It does the same two little fluffs on the, like two little things on the end. That's an interesting little thing. His is slightly wider at that bump there though. But they basically have the same tail. Now, do I want his tail to come off the other side? Is the other question that I need to now answer. I don't know if it does any favors doing that though. So real quick, let's just move these over. So yeah, I don't know. Actually, that needs to. So it needs to do that. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's not. I don't know yet. We'll have to find that out later, I feel like. Okay, so now, okay, real quick, let's just knock that way. That would be. See, I think they might need to just be kind of where they were in terms of this pose working. Otherwise, I think he has to be more ready to take someone on than this, because this looks a little odd now, I feel like. And he has wider face because he's a bigger dude. It's not fat, but he's a bigger dude. So let's actually, yeah, let's add some bulk to this. A little bit more like that, I think. That might be kind of where we're headed. And this definitely has to be a little bit thicker. Yeah, something a little bit more like that. That head is not even close to where it should be. That head should be like there. Do that. Back to the brush. We can add the neck in. His neck is kind of long because he's a thin dude. So it's like you've got T-Bone, got like no neck, like a tiny little neck, and you've got Razor, he's got a super long neck. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this whole setup out a little bit better, I think. I like that slight distance with the overlap on the legs. So I think we're gonna have to change his arms up. So before I go crazy and like mess with that too much on that layer, let's do no. Okay, so real quick, actually, let's duplicate this one. Duplicate that there. Yeah, sure. Let's trash that. Yeah, I don't need that one. And so yeah, let's hide that real quick, and we're just going to ditch this mess. Okay, so then let's give him a little bit more. Let's assume enemies are going to be coming from both sides kind of situation. So now he has to be like ready to fight. Oh. Ooh, I wonder, let's do this. Let's do this kind of situation. Okay, so that arm is up. Oh, no. Maybe something like that. That's not too bad. And again, he's like a thinner dude. Their hands are like the same size though, which is really interesting to me. But so he's actually, whoop, not to knock this back a touch. So yeah, his arm isn't nearly as thick. So that's a thing I need to think about. Okay, so real quick, let's something kind of like that. I think we're getting closer and closer here. I think this is a better look than the one we had. And like I know that Razor had like a fist kind of device that he rigged up in an episode. I don't exactly remember, what it looked like or anything. I might have to look into that, and maybe we'll use that. That would be kind of cool, I think. But yeah, so we've got that kind of set up. Alright, so I think this pose though, I think this pose is really solid. I think it's a lot better than the one we had, which was this. Because especially when I separated them, it just didn't look right. Like, he looks way too relaxed and in his upper body, but not like the lower. It's weird. So I like this look. This is nice. They're both like ready to like take some people on. I think they're similar like setup, but I mean slightly different look to each pose. So now I just need to figure out where the Thundercat, is that? I think that's the name of it. Where their jet is going to be in this situation. So right now let's ditch those. So I guess we only need this image. Let's put a new layer. Okay, so we want, let's do maybe something like that, and we can have it kind of coming off up here. And let's see if I delete, like, I like that flow through the piece. I think that's kind of neat. Kind of brings you up and out a little bit, but it could also bring you back through on that line there. So now we want, let's see, let's do a little bit more realistic setup here. So it's gonna look kind of like that, and it's got the two fins on the back, which are so cool. And it's gonna have the twin jets on the back end there. So it's gonna look something like that. Just give it a little bit more of a realistic, what it's gonna look like shape. Instead of just throwing up a triangle. I think that's kind of awesome. And by kind of awesome, I think that's really awesome. I think that looks solid. And I might shrink it up just a touch, just because, let's see that. I might shrink it up a touch. Oh yeah, let's do that really quick here. So it kind of fits up there a little bit better. I don't want to shrink it too much, but I think it'd look nice. Let's see. Let's just grab that. Okay. So let's shrink it a bit and drop it back. Okay. See, I want it to, maybe I can have it go right behind that ear. Kind of bring it in a little bit. Or I think it's better separated from it a touch. I'll just shrink it. I don't want to shrink it too much, but something like that. Ooh, yeah, I like that. That's probably the right size right there. And then we just bring, oh, no, brush, I need a brush. Bring it up touch like that. There we go. Something like that. I think that is a solid foundation. I dig this so much right now. What do you guys think? Does anyone agree? Does this look kind of awesome? Or am I just sitting too close? Speaking of sitting too close, I need to flip this canvas. Where's it? Okay, so I honestly, that's probably one of the better designed sketch. Like, it seems pretty balanced when I flip it still, in my opinion. I'm not saying I'm the end all be all on this by any means, but I think this is a solid start. I'm really happy with where I've got this right now, and we will have to pick it up next time, which would be Thursday. And if real quick I can knock out some request sketches, as long as, you know, they're appropriate. If anyone would like to see me draw something, I could probably knock out a quick sketch for you. And if not, then I'm gonna call it a day. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I think today went really well. I'm happy with what I've gotten done. I think this piece is got a solid bone structure now, and I can really start to like get in there and make this look amazing. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it my typical way or if I'm gonna do it more of like a painted digital painting style, because the way I work normally is more like I do lines, color, and like do everything that way. I don't know, but I kind of like the way this looks right now, and this is very painted as opposed to like sketched pencil like, which is how I normally sketch this stuff. But yeah. Let's see. So I had a blast. Thank you all for stopping in and checking out what I'm doing. I will be back on Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. It's my normal start time here. And if you don't know, if you go to my Instagram or my Twitter, you can find I have a contest going right now, a giveaway for a free Vake A30 tablet. It's going right now. It's going to go through into January. You have plenty of time to like enter and all that. There's all kinds of different ways to enter. Yeah, and you could win a tablet if you live in the US. Just so you know, if you live in the US, because I don't have the money to send it somewhere outside of the US. It's just not gonna happen. But yeah, if you want to win a tablet, or you know someone who wants to win a tablet, let them know about the giveaway. Zann20, all the stuff is like whoop, down over there. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. Those are the easiest places to find the information for that giveaway. And you just have to follow some instructions and get some entries in there, and you could be the proud owner of a brand new, used only once for a review, I reviewed it, and then it went back in the box. Hasn't been touched since. Basically brand new, ready to go, fake tablet. It's pretty awesome. For free. You could win a free tablet. So, anyway, it's been a blast, and I hope you guys come back. Thank you for sticking around and watching all of this, and I had a lot of fun. I hope you come back and see more of my progress on this and chat with me. And again, I do take commissions. I generally take them off stream, but we can talk about doing them on stream if they're appropriate. And I would love to see you back here, and I hope that everyone has a wonderful day and a wonderful week, since I won't see you until Thursday. And I will see you guys next time. Later.